For years, popular tech manufacturers have had a stranglehold on the repair market, with costly service fees forcing many individuals to abandon their older devices and purchase updated models. But as of last Friday, the US government is seeking to put a stop to this trend and restore power to the rightful party, the consumers of said technologies. We'll look at the implications of these potential regulations as we sit down and sync up with Rocket IT's technology update for July 15th. Hello everyone, I'm Keith Lawson, your host for today's episode, where we're taking a look at the new regulations that the Federal Trade Commission has proposed to limit tech manufacturers from restricting repairs on their products. So Biden administration has come out and said that the technology sphere has been very anti-consumer and not competitive over the years because of this issue. It's definitely slowed down innovation over time as well. If this executive order is approved, it could completely change the technology space. Everyone could start repairing their own devices again, and we go back to the golden age of technology. Many tech companies actually purposely make their models die after a couple of years so that they can make a stronger profit. And because we can't fix the devices ourselves because of the issues with right to repair, we just have to buy into it and just bite the bullet. The biggest example I can think of is Apple faced a lawsuit where they paid $500 million back in March of 2020, and they continued these anti-consumer practices even after this lawsuit finished. For years at the state level, PIRG, the Public Interest Research Group, actually contacted techs all over the states, and they've been arguing this. 90% of technology manufacturers say if it gets repaired, it voids the warranty if it's not from them. The biggest issue with this is safety risks and actual repair processes become impossible because there's usually a sticker on the back of the product that says, hey, if you remove me, you void the warranty. Looking at you, Jesus, this is a very big problem. In the White House's released fact sheet, it is stated that these new rules aim to bar tech and other companies from imposing restrictions on self and third-party repairs, making repairs more costly and time-consuming, such as by restricting their distribution of parts, diagnostic, and repair tools. While its executive order is focused mostly on smartphones, because 80+% of the US population has a smartphone now, it does leave some ambiguous wording for people like farmers, so they can actually repair their tractors instead of having to just send it off to a factory and praying that they don't get charged $3,000 or $4,000 to fix it. So for a long time, these right to repair issues have had a number of impacts on small businesses, even larger companies. Particularly with small businesses, you have costs. Replacing screens might be inexpensive, but getting the parts on the internal, the battery, the processor, RAM, any other internal parts is outrageously expensive because you can only get it through the manufacturer. So costs go up, and they also have to provide a certain amount of labor. And for larger companies who have certified techs, they're still paying these outrageous prices because you still have to get them from the manufacturer. The other big issue is because of this right to repair issue, most of these phones just get thrown away if they can't be fixed, so it's causing major environmental problems. You're getting plastic everywhere. You're getting all major components that aren't being actually recycled and melted down for their gold. And the biggest problem is you can't fix the product. Even though you have bought, you have leased, or you have rented the product, you cannot fix it if it has an issue. It's not really yours. The biggest example of right to repair being actually doable is car repair. People have been fixing cars for a number of years, even as technology has grown and computers have been introduced in the manufacturing process. It's still repairable. You can still take it into your garage or take it to your friend and you can fix it instead of getting charged $16,000 to fix a $5,000 car. While it's too soon to know if and when the new rules will be put into effect, some backlash has already been received from car manufacturers as some of them have launched campaigns against the proposed order. That said, this poses the question, how much ownership should you have over the technology you purchase? Let us know in the comments down below and hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with all things technology with Sync Up from Rocket IT.